But this is AG here. You might be wondering why I'm over in Traverse Town, and that's because I wanted to level up a little bit more. I was at level 34, I think, when I defeated Dark Sora, whatever it was called. Let me... I think it's listed in the... No, I don't think it would be listed in here, actually. It's not a real character, quote unquote. Yeah, it's not listed. So you might be wondering why I'm here. Well, I wanted to get a little bit more experience before I went into the fight. But I also got a few other things. I went over and I finally bought the Element Ring. And I equipped the Gigas Fist to Goofy. I had the Mithril Shield on for a while, and I realized that I could be doing a lot better with the Gigas Fist on. Because I've kind of come to the conclusion that since none of the shields improve his defense at all, I might as well just equip the thing that gives him the most strength. The other thing I got was the Titan's Chain, which is an upgrade to the Golem's Chain, and the Rune Amulet, which is an upgrade to the Magic Armlet. Yeah, Rune Armlet. But what I've been doing is I've been going in and out of this door, seeing if there's a fight there, exiting. Mostly so I can find a singular enemy. Because if those guys appear, it's not there. I think I might have accidentally shown it in a video once, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it's just, you go in and you go out of this door rapidly until they stop appearing. And you might be wondering, what do you, why do you actually do this? And it's literally to get that enemy to spawn. It is a rare enemy, and usually there is one rare enemy, I put in quotation marks, that appears in each level. And these enemies are very important. Yeah, I might as well. The Donald Duck kills him a little bit too fast. Nope. So I might as well just show in the journal since it's not appearing. So these enemies are Sniper Wilds. If Sora is spotted, it will call forth numerous allies, all armed with slingshots, and it will basically kill you the second it sees you. The reason why you fight these guys off is so you can get this. So these power stones and all stone-based items in the game only drop from one enemy. Meaning that if you need to grind up for those items, you need to grind off of those particular enemies. Another thing that I did was I got the Fire Art, the Thunder Art, and the Blizzard Arts. Its value is unknown, but that's because you're supposed to use, on each of your magic ones, actually, I can probably show it to you as I go to a different place. So there were two really good places to grind for arts, and I might as well show both of them because all the other places are kind of weird. And they are both right next to each other. One in Wonderland and one in Deep Jungle. Queen's Castle. And I've shown these white mushrooms before, but I've never actually like interacted with them in any sort of like real capacity in the game, like on camera. But again, you go in and out of the door to get them to spawn. And now they are literally just not appearing when I want them to. I honestly wish that I had recorded the Sniper Wild fight, literally because first time I set foot into there, it's there, and I get the Power Stone. There it is. So, this guy is does a very specific thing, and you use it on it. This, I would use fire on it. This, I would use fire on it again. But the way you get, arts, that's, Blizzard, is use the same magic 3 times on them. And if I use something that is incorrect, it gets upset and leaves. Thunder. Just like that. He gets really happy, then he drops items. Thunder Arts and Mystery Goo, which is the other item that you come to them for. See ya. Guess I'm getting Blizzard on this one. Deep freeze. Sometimes they're very cooperative, and other times they're just jerks. Because it's all RNG when it comes to these guys. So these arts, you can get multiple of them. It's not a one-time deal. There's like 2 other of them, but they have a set like number of those little animations they do before they leave. Let's go to the gummy ship. Oh, while we're going, I added some things to it. I added upgraded regular firing guns and special firing guns. So one that you hit the circle button with, and one that you hit the triangle button. That's my current setup, effectively. I also equipped grabby arms, which are the 2 like blocks of gray that are down at the bottom. That when you hit the stick, it draws in one with each of them towards you. There is a better one that draws in literally everything on the screen, but that takes up a lot more power. But yeah, now I'm just like demolishing like every enemy in front of me. For this one, we're going to go to the tent. I want to look over there as it go in and out. There he is. So he's on the ground, so you use gravity. Dang it. Oh. Because you don't. No, you use cure on them when they're like that. maybe use arrow when they're on the ground. I'm like actually getting a little confused now. Because I already showed the one with stop where the pink Agrarica showed up. Okay, now they're just being annoying. Ah. Yeah, I'm supposed to use here when they're on the ground like that. Dang it. That's annoying. I wanted to show that off and it's not really working. I think I actually have to like go to orbit and then back to reset them. Yeah, these guys you can use cure on. I can't remember which ones specifically mostly do arrow and stop. Well, arrow and gravity. Arrow is like they're spinning around in a circle, and then gravity is that they're lightly flying up, I believe. Yeah, they start imitating Sora when he dies, where he's just like in that sort of like position. So, while we're doing this, I should explain that I recorded the fight with Captain Hook. I kid you not, 3 times. Every single time, in different ways, I was interrupted in the middle of the fight, to the point where I had to stop and then stop what I was doing and then go deal with it. Meaning that all 3 of those fights I couldn't use. Yeah, so, yeah, I have a lot of money from farming, and I'll show what I was doing for that as well. Actually, I kind of already did. It's the go to the room with the pots and clear all those out. They actually give you a lot for that. You know, it's not doing it, and that's annoying me. That the game just seems to want to waste my time. Either way, this is just like a half video anyway, so it's like... Speaking of which, speaking of episodes, as of right now, I only uploaded like 1 video this week. And it's mostly because I messed up my entire sleep schedule. And it got so bad to the point that I had forgotten to actually push the episodes into the queue so they can be uploaded properly. Okay, this is weird. Why is it not happening? Yeah, so as of right now, I've only uploaded like one video today, and like and I was drastically I was thinking of uploading like one today, one Saturday. As of me recording this is like Friday, so it's like uploading one on Friday, one on Saturday, so I can start my schedule. Speaking of schedules, I'm thinking about starting not one but 2 more series. Meanwhile, also going ahead and getting the podcast back up, because I wanted to start doing that again. Me and IJ like finally have a schedule that like is conducive to each other. Ow. Yeah, this is just not... It just won't show up. That's kind of annoying. I'm just sitting here walking back and forth for the entire video, just like trying to get enemies to spawn, which is very helpful to prove my point. But yeah, so all of this so I can get Mystery Goo. So how about I actually show like this is all like end game stuff, so I'm probably gonna do a video like after I defeat the final boss and then go back like showing like everything in the game. Like it gets kind of ridiculous. You have to get like, I mean, not as ridiculous as some other games, but like when it comes to synthesis, you need quite a bit of things. Like, you need a Fury Stone, which I don't think I could actually get yet. I need one more Frost Gem for that. A Frost Stone, which is in... I could be wrong, but I believe the Lightning Stone is in, Atlantica, and the Frost Stone is in Monstro. A Fury Stone, which I can't remember what it is. Dark Matter, which you only get a limited amount of them in the game. A Serenity, which you get from the Pink Agraricus, which I can also show really fast. And then you need a few other things, and that's just to get the synthesis stuff that's in there. Like, not only that, like, you have some of the end game, like, ultimate items for, like, the 3 characters that you need a lot of stuff for, and that includes getting all of those arts, bringing them to all of the arts for each of the magic, going to Merlin, giving him all, showing him that you have all those arts, and then you get like an item for Goofy. which isn't even that good of a shield. So, I completely forgot that there's like one more thing I wanted to show, and that was the Agaricus. I was calling it Aguaricus, but I think I think it's Agaricus. Go to Vines. Oh wait, this is the minigame now. Dang it, why do I always get confused by that? Jungle of Vines 2. There it is. That's not great. That's not it. I remember when I was just being destroyed by those guys. There they are. There isn't one down here. Thought there was. But much like the one I showed off in Atlantica, you're supposed to go around the area. I thought there was... I believe there's one up in the rafters here. Nope. That's weird. Can't seem to find the last one. I guess chalk it up to this being an episode where nothing actually spawns for me. It might have actually despawned. Would be sad, because I actually wanted to show this off.
Here.
He's over there in the boat.
Stop.
Got him. Dang it. Where was he? It's like... Is the game glitching out and just saying that he's here? Weird. Just not anywhere. Like, this is one of the few times I wish I actually, like, I had a guide up while playing this game. So you can double check, like, certain things on it. Yeah, it's like... It's registering that there is one here, but there isn't one here. It's weird. There he is.
Stop.
I need to collect all of this,
Stop. This is it.
I only got the 10. I forgot to cast arrow on myself before doing that. But yeah, all of that hard work just to show that. At least I, know they could spawn there now. yeah, so I gained a few levels. I got a lot of money from grinding. But I think I have a level that is good enough to take on Captain Hook now, so on the next episode we'll start right on the boss fight. See you guys then.